Hi, good morning. Bright, it's not so bright. It's a rainy day on Sunday. Bright early in the morning, but not bright at all. Rainy day on Sunday. England, drinking a cappuccino, just about to start. Haven't had my first sip yet. But charging, I think. No, not charging. Need to put power bank in. So just wake up bright and early. I just wanted to make a video because I had a really good idea. So I'm gonna make my own beads with the clay from my last 3 videos. So they could be bead filler, or you can design them as beads. That's what I'm gonna sit down and create. So today it might be a longer video because I get to sit down and create instead of standing up and creating. So I'm gonna make some of these type of beads. Maybe not this one because it's faceted. I don't have nothing to facetate my beads yet with. But I can make beads like this. These are glass beads. So I can't make glass beads obviously, but I can make polymer clay beads. These are metal beads. Metal beads. Metal beads. And look at these ones. Unusual metal elongated beads. And these are like crystal beads. These are crystal earrings that I put together. So then once I made my beads and baked them, I can make my own beaded earrings, beaded necklaces, anything like that. Look at these heart-shaped beads. Yeah, so that's just an example of what I can make. Sort of. So this is my cappuccino. It's nice and creamy without milk, without sugar. It's one of those sachets you get. Yeah, still hot, nice and hot. So I rolled this out to number 7 on my pasta machine just before I started recording, and so now I'm going to use a same portion of the clay, maybe this one. This time I'm not picking out a design, I just need the same portion at number 7 to make a bead from. And if it's too little, you can add 2 or 3 together. So I'll just show you what I mean. And then don't throw this away, you can scrunch it up and make more beads. You can add more color, etc. And oh, you know the ones that you made previously, but say you don't like them for some reason, you can scrunch them up and turn them into beads too. So this is too small, so you add another two together and roll them around like that. You can make irregular shaped beads, which I like that idea, where you can just turn them around in your hand like that and they'll become a nice shape, see? But I like irregular beads. So that's 2 of them together. And then you take your tool that you made and pierce the hole, and you just screw it round and round till it goes in, pops out the other side. Then you just screw it back, and there's your little hole. You can barely see it, it's so tiny, but it's definitely there on both sides, and that's how you bake it. Okay, that's one bead. Now maybe the designs from the other day that I don't want to keep, we can add them back in, or you can keep them. So I'll go again. This time I'm going to do irregular shapes because I like irregular. I think they are so nice and fascinating. Then you can also use like a cocktail stick to make the hole. Like if you don't have one of these tools, you can just use a regular cocktail stick. So you do the same thing, you just go round slowly and out comes the other side. Then you twist it on the opposite direction to take it out, and this time you have a bigger hole there. You can see all the way through here. There you go. So depends, right? So if your wire, say if your wire is bigger than this hole, then it won't go through, you see. So you can use something like a cocktail stick to make that, to reinforce the hole. Or after bake, you can use your hand drill to make the hole. Now I've got like 2 holes. This one's ordinal. You can just patch it up. So there's a bigger hole there. Yeah, I like this idea. So your clay never actually goes to waste. You might think it looks ugly, but you can use it as bead filler or to make beads with. So now go around like that. Use your hands. Get this lovely shape. And you can go this way through or up through there. So I'm going to go up through there. Oh, and Susan said just take off the, you know, the spiky edgy bits because you don't need them. So go through the middle, go around in a circle. I hope that's the middle. I don't know. Doesn't it seem to be the middle, and then it does. Oh no, it's definitely not the middle. Okay, never mind. Take it out. Fix the hole. And let's go from here. Round and round and round and round. And it should come up the other end. Oh, that's not the middle either. Oh god, I must be blind. So it's definitely in there, but it doesn't seem to be the middle twice. That's terrible. Right, so let me try again. That is the middle on that side. Just push it through. Oh yeah, there. Instead of a screwy motion, just push it through. So then that is the hole, the middle hole. So can I see through it? No, I can't. But never mind. At the end of when I bake them, then I can use a hand drill to make the hole. And that's become so sticky now because I've been working with it for so long. Look at these old-fashioned earrings. I bought these in like a charity shop a really long time ago. So these are actually vintage now. They're very uncomfortable to wear, so I just use them as a inspiration to pick colors from, you know, for making resin art or polymer clay art. So now I'm running out of clay. Oh no, I'm not. I've got a big block of it over there. Yeah, so let me add this. I might add some colors to it because it's so boring. So let me add some colors. I think I will add green's my favorite color, so I'll add a green. Oh, and also you can make flat beads as well, look like this. And then you have to you can't string them because you can't put the hole through, but you can put a like a jump ring, resin it there and there, and then you can make attachments of this. I've got some fixings there as well. So anyway, so let me add green, blue, blue, and probably, I don't know, should I add yellow or what? So I might add orange instead of yellow. Oh, it's not orange, is it? No, it's this one. Copper, not copper, what's it called? Yeah, that color, ugly. Coral. It's not ugly, but you know. So now put these back in here. Let's chop these up. I was watching that Michael Huckabee report last night with Tucker Carlson, and about 2:45 in the morning. That video was so long, I just fell asleep. But oh my god, I can't believe Tucker makes such long videos. And then he does shorts, so that's better. But yeah, that character is not very nice. I don't like him. So anyway, because he's saying that those people, Zionists, have the right to exist in Israel, but surely then in that same sentence that the Palestinians have a right to exist on their own land, right? You can't give Palestinian land to somebody, you know, other than, well, the Balfour blah blah did give it away, but in 1971, but those Palestinians always had that land. It belonged to them. God gave it to them, and that's how they landed there, because God put them there. Europeans can't have everything, you know. We can't be greedy and take everything. Okay, anyway, now I don't like to talk about politics while I'm crafting. Anyway, so chop it up. It's so sticky, yeah, so I might add some flour to it a bit because it's so sticky. It's disgusting. Even all the oils have been released. Oh, you know what else? So if it's so sticky like this, you can put it on some card and it sucks up the extra oils. See, like last time, remember? Let me just work from there. Then it'll be easier. The oils will get sucked up by the cardstock. So that man works for America as the ambassador, but lives in Israel and works in the embassy for America. People used to talk about him. I always heard his name and they used to say, oh, he's not a nice man. And now I know why and who he is. Before I just heard the name all the time, Mike Huckabee. I never knew who he was, but I know now. And then other people in the comments said they can't even stand to listen to him. So can you imagine that? So you're an American and you're claiming to be a Christian Zionist, a right for homeland for those little hat people, but you're going against your own, like, American people and dissing their army and stuff of America. Is so bad. Yeah. So anyway, and then chop it up some more. Anyway, there's gonna definitely be some backlash. So Tucker Carlson played it quite cool. He acted like a fool. I realized this, that he made himself to be like dumb, or he doesn't know what this, what that. You know, like Columbo used to do. I used to love watching Columbo. Columbo acted like he didn't know what was going on, like a fool, but actually he was keeping all notes and all information and tagging and all this. And he always solved all the crimes and stuff because he was keeping tabs and notes and acting dumb and stupid and a fool all the time, but he was very, very smart. And I think that's what Tucker Carlson was doing in the interview yesterday. He was acting all like he didn't know what was going on, all dumb and stupid and silly and a fool, but he was playing that man the whole way through. It was really, really good to watch. I really enjoyed it, but the video was so long. So anyway, so now these are going to be misshapen beads because I'm not going to measure this time. Oh look, hold on, I like that. Let me see. If I squish that out with my finger, I might get a nice design. Oh, sort of looks like tulips there and a candle in the middle. See, while you're playing, you can make anything. I might not turn this one into a bead and just have it as a decoration piece. There's a bit there that can't get. I like that. See, look, it looks like, once again, looks like two tulips and then a candle in the middle. So, see, I didn't even have to use a tool. Didn't even have to use a cutter for that one. I just shaped it with my hand, my finger, the blade, and then, yeah, burnished it with the plastic. Yeah, the black back is horrible, but the front is nice, so I might keep that. Oh, actually, I'll burnish it some more, just to make it flat. So these days, people don't seem to want to watch long videos, only short ones, because their attention span has gone because of all those short videos that they're being pushed to watch. So anyway, but I lasted really a long time because it was roughly like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I nearly reached all the way to the end, and then they had all those adverts in the middle, and I still nearly made it all the way to the end. So alhamdulillah, my attention span has not dwindled down like most people who watch the YouTube videos. Yeah, so that's good. And let me try this side and see if I get anything. Let me just try, press it down. Not really, so that one's a bead then. And do irregular, like, oh, it's so sticky to work with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it. It's just too sticky to work with. I won't be able to do it. So anyway, give something a go yourself. Pray for others. Try something new yourself. Yeah, try to watch what's important, because otherwise you'll just be playing silly games and you'll not learn what your own country is doing. Making trouble and wars for no reason, for another country's sake. Okay, anyway, take care. God bless. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for rambling on.